हेलो। और आज मैं I want to be really let's have an honest conversation today. I don't really make music that I want to. Like जब भी मैं let's say I open Ableton, जैसे भी मैं खोलता हूँ, uh, I make stuff that I'm used to making. So मेरी एक process है. So जैसे ही I open Ableton और फिर I look for a sample, फिर I do drums, and then I figure out if there's a melody that I can sing or कुछ भी ऐसा कुछ कर सकता हूँ या नहीं, and that's my process. But that's not what I want to make. Like जब भी मैं Ableton खोलता हूँ, it's not because of a reason. It's not because I have an idea. It's just I want to open Ableton. That's ये मेरी process रही है काफ़ी टाइम से, and I feel like मेरे को वो change करना चाहिए. I feel like I should change that. I feel like I should have a basic of an idea when I start making music. So let's say I should have an idea in my mind even before I open Ableton. Ableton चलाने से पहले भी मुझे कुछ होना चाहिए, like okay, that's what I want to make today, and that's what we're doing. But that's not what's been happening, and it feels weird to say, but it's just a conversation. मैंने कुछ भी लिखा नहीं है कि क्या बात करनी है मैंने, but I wanted to say that to all of you guys, and that's gonna happen in a creative process all the time. जब भी आप कुछ भी creative कर रहे हो, you're gonna be in a rut. I'm not in a rut. Like I can make stuff today, but it's not what I want to make, if that makes sense. Like I'm being generic. I make बस basic चीज़ें बना रहा हूँ, but I want to make songs. I want to make stories. I want to make art. That's not what I've been doing. I've been doing what's been popping off. Like जैसे जो भी market में चल रहा है, that's what I've been making. I don't want to do that. And it's very hard to talk about stuff like that because I've like अंदर से आप खुद को जज करो काफ़ी टाइम से, obviously, but to say that let alone in a video, it's weird. It's like I have this kind of imposter syndrome that that I'm not good enough or not. And lately, like काफ़ी time से, I've been feeling that I can do more. But जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, that's not enough. ये लग रहा है मुझे. Like I know I can do way more, but I'm not doing it, if that makes sense. And that feeds into my confidence of decision making. Like it affects my decision making. It affects what I'm doing. It affects what I can do. It affects what I want to do. So agar I start to overthink stuff like that. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not something that I want to keep doing. So what I've decided is talking about it makes me feel like it's gonna end soon. Like the rut is gonna end soon, and I can be more experimental. I can have the room to fail multiple times because मैं singer नहीं हूँ, but I like to sing, and I've been judgmental of myself in singing on my songs. Like should I sing? Am I a singer? Am I not? Like could I be an artist? And that's just been feeding into my self-worth, I guess, because it makes me feel like I'm not a good artist. I'm not even a good producer, because in the process of being an artist, you even forget like what I've been experienced in before. So I've been producing for about 8 years, and I'm still very confident, but I'm not confident enough that I can make a good song with my vocals, if that makes sense. And that's just something that I want to get rid of, and I know that I can, because I've been in the process of getting better, you have to practice, you have to make music, you have to do the thing that you're scared of doing. So that's why I've been singing more, even though like I know I'm not there yet. I can't sing really well, but I'm doing it. I'm going out to share, like going out of my way to share my music, which is just feeds into that. Way maybe I am an artist. Maybe I can do this because I'm a producer. Like I said, I'm a producer, and I produce for a lot of people, and I produce with when I songwrite with someone else, I can make good songs. But when I'm by myself, it's I start being closed off. I don't experiment a lot. But when I'm with other artists, I go out of my way to tell them to be more open, experiment, kuch alag karo, and that's not what I'm doing with myself. And this video is just a vlog for myself, like a video log, so that I can look at it. I can again and again come back to it, so that I give myself the confidence boost, or give myself even just the words that you can do it. You just need to get out of your way. Like when I start making music, I have a process, and that's good. You have your own process. Everybody has their own process, but when the process becomes repetitive, it becomes unproductive. And and when you're being unproductive, you don't see the end result. You feel demoralized, you feel demotivated, and it makes it harder for you to start again. And that's not what I want to do. And I saw myself doing that, so that's why I'm making this right now, so that even you can make this for yourself, so that you can tell yourself to get out of your way. You can do this. You don't have to do everything today. Just get some stuff done and practice at the thing that you're not good at. So I know I'm good at producing, but even producing has so many elements which I'm not good at. So I love sound design, but I'm not good at it. So that's why I'm gonna focus more on sound design. I'm not good at music theory, so I'm gonna focus on theory more. And I'm good at drums. I'm great at drums. I'm great at grooves, and I know that I can have that. So when I'm producing, I'm like, okay, let's just put on a drum loop instead of diving into it, so that I can have the creative time that I have to do the stuff that I'm not good at. So that's songwriting, that's chord progressions, that's vocals, and that's arrangement, even that. And I'm good at effects, like I'm good at ear candy and stuff like that, but even that needs to be better. And I know that I can do that, but it can be a lot. I understand that it can be a lot when you're doing everything by yourself, because when I'm helping another artist, I don't have to do all of the work, because there's a place of songwriting. So when we're producing, there's a songwriting process where it's just three elements: the drums, the melodies, and some basic effects. And then there's all of the vocals. And then when we get to the recording stage, we have to have a shit ton of takes. We have to have some of the production done, and then we have some effects. And just that recording process takes a long time, because you have all of the things that you want to do. You have the lead, you have the doubles, you have the harmony, which I'm not even going to say that I totally understand what harmonies are, but I have some ideas. And that's just daunting to me all of the time. And that's why I want to focus on that first, because if you do the thing that scares you the most, everything else is going to seem easier as you go. So that's why I'm just going to focus a lot more on recording vocals, understanding what harmonies are, understanding how to layer vocals, understanding how I can use vocals. Like there's a lot of things you can do with vocals in production. And I've used that. It's just that I want to do that with my own vocals. I want to have a song that's my own, if that makes sense. Like not with a lot of samples. I've made a lot of songs, but they're with samples. Like one of my favorite songs is I Can Choose. Like it's one of my favorite songs from the album, but I have to If I had my own vocals on it, that would have been the dream, if that makes sense. I want to be my own artist, and of course I want to help other artists as well. That's my main. That's the two most things that I'm good at. I'm great at producing for other people, but I'm my own artist as well. I want to do my shit, and this video just serves as a self righteousness, I guess. This video just helps as a self confidence boost that I know I can do this shit because I've done this shit for other people. I've made songs. I've made at this point more than 100 songs for other people, and I know that I'm good at it. I know that I can help other artists get to where they want. Why can't I do this for myself? That's the question. And that's just with all the things that we've said so far. I want more. Is that I want more. I want to be my own artist. I want to start singing. Even though like it can be a lot of effects. The biggest thing is like everybody is afraid of their own voice at first, and that's really hard for me to get through personally. And I know if I do it enough, I'm gonna get to it. But that's the whole point. I'm not doing it, and I've decided that this year's almost over, and this is one of my biggest New Year's, probably the first New Year resolution, that I'm gonna be singing more on my own songs and be comfortable with it and be open about what I am, who I am. Like, I'm an artist, and I have to explain. It sucks that I have to explain what I do to every other person, because yes, I'm an artist, but I'm not known as being an artist. I'm known for being a producer and a songwriter, but it's hard for me to explain them. I make my own songs too. Like, I produce a lot for other people, but I'm my own shit. I'm my own shit. I have my own shit that I work on, and it's gonna come out. Like, when I blow up, it's gonna be really, really, really amazing to tell people that, oh yeah, you know me from that side? Yes, I made this song for other people too. So let's say I've made so many songs, and what I do is I songwrite, and then I help other people finish it. So that's my idea, that other people are finishing, and that's good. That's good for the money. That pays the bills. But I want to make those songs for me too. Like, I want to sing. I want to have a music video. I want to have a visual identity, and I have that. It's just that I wasn't confident in myself, probably, and I know I've made so much progress. It's crazy. Like, 8 years is a long time, and I vividly remember, like, first few months when I started making music, it was shit. It was very, very bad. And I started off with FL Studio Mobile, and I had no idea. I had no idea what pitch was. I had no idea. Like, honestly, ever since the beginning, I was more of a rhythm guy. Like, I used to play, not even in a talent show or something, but when I got the chance, I used to pick up rhythmic instruments first rather than any other melodic instruments. So like tabla and dole, stuff like that. I would pick those up before any other like melodic instruments. I had no idea of piano. I had no idea what scales are. I had no idea what a major chord or minor chord was. So that's always been one of my weak points, but I've been working on that for so long. I know now I've been better at music theory, but it's just that it's hard for me to sing, and it's not hard for me to sing. I can sing, but I don't know what's my range, what other things that I like. So like when I started practicing music theory, like when I started practicing scales and stuff, I got to know that I love E minor, and I love D major, and I love C minor scales. Those are the three scales that I love the most. And that and I got to know them because I was using them, because that's what I was doing. Like all of the time, I was practicing scales, and I was making music in those scales. But with vocals, I have no idea how to begin. Like I know I can cover, like covering songs is the probably the easiest way to understand how a song, how to capture the emotion of the song, so that I can understand how, where, and when to sing softer, quieter, and louder, and what range am I in, like that stuff. I have some sense of where should I begin, but I have no idea how to get better at it, if that makes sense. I know I can go to a teacher and stuff like that, but I don't know why I make it hard on myself, because I want to do this on my own. Because a specific vocal instructor is only going to teach me how to sing, and that's not all I want to do. I want to sing, but I also want to know how I can use my vocal to be used as a production element, how I can use it as other like unconventional, how I can use it in unconventional ways, if that makes sense. And I want to understand what my voice is. I want to understand how my songwriting skills are gonna be with my voice. Like a song, like a singing teacher is only gonna teach me what my range is and how can I sing. But I want to know what I write and how should I sing it. Like my writing style is very different than, like it could be very different than what the teacher would help me what I lost my train of thought. Like the stuff that I write is going to be different from the stuff that the teacher teaches me to sing. So I could write like sad, depressing songs, but if I'm singing happy songs, it's not going to work. So that's what I want to understand. Like the stuff that I make is as an artist, most of my stuff is EDM influenced, and it's very computerized, it's very synthetic. And now I'm at a point where I add so many organic textures into my songs, where I have this idea of I could also sing. And that's the confidence boost I've gotten from my production. Like I've been better at my productions, where I know that since like the last 2 years I've been on top of my game as a producer. I've been working my ass off. I've been producing for like days at end. Like I would work on songs the whole day. Like I have done that so many times that I've been working. I got up, I don't even have breakfast. I just have my chai and I work, and I keep working the whole day. I take off. Of course, I take some breaks, but I've been working the whole day. There's been so many days that I've done that, and it's been eye opening for me that I could do this shit for myself. Like producing, I've been mixing for other people. I've mastered so many songs, but that's what I want. Like I want that for myself. I want to be the producer. I want to be the writer. I want to be the singer of one song. So that's the whole video is about. Okay, the next thing, I have one track that I've been explicitly very proud of, because I produced it, I wrote it, I produced it, I composed it, I even added some harmonies. It's not gonna be the best thing you've ever heard, but I feel like it's in a place where it tells you that who I am as an artist. It shows you what my future holds, and it shows you what I can do. It shows you what my soundscape is going to be like. So I'm thinking about all of those things, even the things that artists don't understand. The first thing is, for me, is that what's the vibe? Like the biggest is a digital identity. Like a visual identity is key, and I have no idea about that, but that song tells you, okay, the vibe is a little sad boy vibes, but with a with a EDM esque, like a trap scene, distorted stuff, ambience. I'm just randomly saying words now, but there's like three words that come to mind. It's the first is like it's anti pop. Like it's there's choruses, but there's not, if that makes sense. And the second is it's melancholy and it's nostalgic at the same time. And the third is you can turn up to it. So those three are like my key pillars of my music now, and I want to keep those and expand on them further. So like the first thing I would do is I would have that, and just now I'm gonna draw, put up a a vibe board, like one of those idea boards on Pinterest, and then pick out like 20 images, and then set them as my digital identity like layout, so that I can build my visual identity on that. And then the second part is I want to start creating musical content more. So like doing all of this shit by myself, record music videos, even like local. I can have different angles and like performance videos here in my room, and just shoot them, edit them myself, and just have the visual identity that we've picked out, and then move on from that. So we're gonna see who my music is for and where my music is. So just from a producing standpoint, I have like these three words. Like it's it has a sad boy vibe. Like it's down and dirty. It's like you can turn up to it. So that's my three major pillars, and then we're gonna see where people are gonna listen to it. So the song that I'm talking about, I want it to be. It's not gonna be played in a club. I know that, but you will turn it up in your car. Like when you're alone, you're gonna be like, "Fuck this shit, yes, this shit bangs." So that's what my consumer audience I'm expecting to be. So that's who I'm marketing for. That's who I'm making the song for, and that's what I want my whole album and like shit that stuff to be. Also, it's like a journey, right? You have these three things, right? But you can, out of these three things, you have to have two all the time. Okay, so and that I understand as a marketing student. I understand that you can't deviate all of these things. Like these three things, out of these three things, you can change one at max, and that's what I want to do. So I have obviously, like I've been working on it. I have so many songs where I've sung and where I've wrote it, where I've produced it, where there's a drop and everything, but it doesn't meet these criterias, and people don't understand that. That's what you need. Okay, you need to have your core identity, and that's what I am focusing on. I don't know why I did this, but this has been an honest conversation about where I am, where I'm at today. It's been, I was feeling a little sad, I guess, because I feel like I haven't done much in these past few days, and you can have that as an artist, like as a person who creates art. You have your low days, you have your high days, and this has been a lot of low days in these past weeks, I guess. But I've also made so much music. I don't I keep focusing on what I haven't done, and I don't even look at what I have done. I've made so many projects. I've started so many projects, and it's just that I know that I haven't finished them. So I focus on what I haven't finished. Instead, I just keep thinking. I focus on I didn't finish it, but I don't see the idea that I have, like all these new ideas that I also created. Like there's some good stuff to it. There's some good stuff in it, And it's just that it feels hard. Like it feels hard to create music and not being able to finish it as well. And when you're not finishing music, it's just you feel like I haven't done anything. And that's just a part of the process. I've come to understand that that's just a part of the process. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start making, like, obviously, like, I've made all of this music, but now all of my projects are gonna be filtered out by these three key points that I've already created for myself. And I feel like that's a step in the right direction. And that's all I wanted to say. Actually, this has been going on for 25 fucking minutes. So that's just an honest conversation between us. And I hope I hope you can understand why I did this. It's just for me. Like, I needed this to do for myself. And if you felt like you've been feeling like me these past few days, just know that it's with everybody. Like, everybody suffers. Everybody suffers. The suffering is the part of the creation process, and that's what makes the art worth it. And no AI can suffer like we do. But that's been me. That's what's been going on with me. And let me know how it's been going on for you. I want to look at your comments, understand what issues like you guys focus when you're stuck in a rut, when you feel like you've not done anything productive. And please let me know, and I'll talk to you next time. And honestly, I'm just gonna plug my new series. एक नई series बनाई है मैंने, it's called Beat Basics. It's for beginners, and I go through all of the shortcuts and all of the basics of music production, how to produce a hip hop beat. I've just finished the last part, and when this video goes out, probably two of the parts should be out. And please look at them. अगर आपको कुछ वैसा बढ़िया लग रहा है, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.